There's no innocent reason on earth for the Department of Justice to post this. They just released 30,000 more documents related to Jeffrey Epstein. And then, unprompted, they felt a need to say this. If you haven't read it, I'll step aside for a moment so you can peruse it yourself. Yeah, see? They felt the need to rush on out and get ahead of this so they could tell us what to think about it. Yeah. Said that some of these documents contained untrue and sensationalist claims about Donald Trump, that they were unfounded, and that if they had any credibility, they would have already been used as a weapon against him. Pause. Why is the Department of Justice running preemptive defense for a politician named repeatedly in the orbit of the most infamous sex trafficker in modern history? This is not transparency. This is narrative management. DOJ is not a PR firm. Fuck. They're not a spin room. They're not supposed to editorialize evidence before the public even sees it. You don't release documents and then tell us how to feel about them. You don't declare conclusions before scrutiny. You present the facts and then shut the fuck up. Don't whisper, oh, nothing to see here, while dumping 30,000 documents on the floor. That's not how justice works. That's how power protects itself. Now let's be clear. No one asked them to say that. No one forced that language. They volunteered it. Which raises a far more disturbing question. Who was that sentence for? Because when institutions are confident, they don't rush to reassure. They don't preemptively discredit. They don't tell you what would have happened if something were true. They let the facts stand on their own. But for them, this wasn't about Epstein. It wasn't about the victims. It wasn't about truth. This was about control and about containing fallout, about signaling to power that the perimeter is still guarded. This is what justice sounds like. Defensive, nervous, narrative polished. Then the crisis isn't whether the claims are true or false, really, because we believe the survivors. The Department of Justice no longer trusts the public to read. When the keepers of the law start telling you what conclusions you're allowed to reach, or you even open the file, it's not accountability, it's institutional fear. Read the documents, ask the questions. Don't let anyone, especially the DOJ, tell you in advance who was already cleared. And remember, folks, accountability doesn't start where they tell us to look. It starts where they're desperately hoping we won't. Thanks, you guys, for watching my video.